course, you all know my next guest from his Emmy award-winning role as communications director Toby Ziegler on The West Wing. Please welcome Richard Schiff. You know, you West Wing guys have it great, because whenever you appear on a talk show or anywhere, they play that theme. That is a cool theme to come. It makes you seem very, like, presidential and regal.
Well, I am in real life.
I see. Okay, you have
easy
that.
casting. Although the guy back there probably thinks I'm Dennis Franz. or Yul Brynner or somebody.
He's like, Franz rocks! Yeah. Anyway, nice to have you here.
It's nice actually to see Chris back there, because when I saw him backstage, he backed up about 10 feet, because the last time I had seen him was at an airport, and he had done a movie with my wife, Sheila Kelly, called Nurse Betty, and my wife played the town slut in that movie. And so she had sex with quite a few people in it, one of them being, of course, Chris. And so I thought this would be an opportunity to actually tell somebody in a safe and, in a safe way, you slept with my wife. And he didn't take kindly to it. I never touched your wife. I never saw your wife. I was never And then he said it was Chris Tucker.
His alibi from now on.
His alibi.
Now,
he's got an out.
You know, last time you were on the show, we was talking about this, and I couldn't believe it, but you mentioned casually that your wife, as a hobby, this is like something she does for fun, teaches stripping, how to strip, and that there's an actual stripping pole
to women.
Yeah, to women, right. Yeah, it teaches stripping to women.
It's actually stripping for everyday women as well. It's actually no longer a hobby. It's becoming kind of a career. She's got a book coming out and a video coming out and a waiting list of 100 women, and they all parade in my backyard to the office in the back. And
now, wait a minute, so let me get this straight. You're just like in the backyard raking leaves.
Yeah,
and these strange women.
I'm raking leaves. How'd you know? I'm always back there raking leaves.
You're back there, and you got your pipe and the golden retriever sitting there, and these women walk by.
You've been spying on us, haven't you?
I like to spy. And they walk through, and then they go into this room with your wife, and they start sort of undulating around a stripping pole.
Undulating, yeah.
And I just like the word. And taking off their clothes.
Not necessarily, actually, but it's really about the movement. And what's happening is that women are getting kind of transformed by it in a way, because it's all about the movement and how empowering it is and all that stuff that women like to talk about. And then if they feel like taking off their clothes, that's good for the husbands when they get home.
Right. Have you ever just gone into the room while they were doing it and said, I'm just looking for the ink for the copy machine, and oh, I didn't know, I'm sorry. Never do that?
I'm technically not allowed to peek, but then again, I'm not allowed to jaywalk either. You know what I'm saying?
Say no more, old friend. Say no more.
Every now and then, the curtains start billowing, and the wind kind of allows me a peek here and there, but don't tell them.
Right. Do you, what about kids in the neighborhood, or...
Well, there were kids actually in the yard. A lot of the mothers come through, and they leave their kids out to play with my son and my daughter, and every now and then...
so they say, like, Junior, you stay here while Mommy strips? That's...
Yeah, pretty much. Some women call it their private time.
Right.
So the kids peeking in the window going, Mommy, how come you dress like that? And it's Mommy's private time, remember?
Yeah.
So, but now, after a while, they get used to it, and we're out, playing touch football or cooking dinner, and the women are back there doing what they do.
That is just amazing, and I can't wait to have me over for a beer.
By the way, the last time I was here, they showed a picture of my wife in a role as a stripper for a movie, and you still have it. And didn't you get married in the last...
Yes, I did.
Is that still legal to be carrying around pictures of my wife?
There's a reason I keep it in my wallet. And let me tell you something. I don't think I still have it. I don't have their picture, do I?
But we haven't gotten it back.
Okay, I'll find where it is and why it's been laminated, and we'll get to the bottom of the whole thing. Any celebrities going to take these classes?
Quite a few, actually, but I'm not allowed to reveal their names, except Allison has revealed it publicly. Allison Janney, who's on the show.
Who's also on West Wing, yeah.
Yeah, so she comes over quite often and undulates in the backyard.
I love that word. All right, now before we go, NBC asked me to mention this book, The West Wing book. I don't know really what's going on. NBC, but they told me I had to mention it. What's going on?
Obviously, they need to sell some books for some reason or another. I don't know why.
Oh, wait, you're not helping me with this?
It's a book that we all kind of thought might be a really nice book, and we actually bought some. They made us buy.
NBC made you buy them?
Yes.
Those bastards.
NBC actually made me pay to come on this show. You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that at all.
You know
Are
what?
they selling these in the NBC store?
You know what?
Man, that's where you can get a really great, $60 Alf hat if you want one.
You know why they have to sell that? Because
What?
they're too busy paying off the refs in the NBA semifinals. You know what I'm talking about, right?
All right, we've got to quickly go to commercial. We can't have that kind of talk.
Let's go Kings. The Kings won that series.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Now it's the Nets, right? We got to root for them.
It's not right. It's not right what they did.
It's not right.
And it's not right what NBC did with this crazy book. Make some scratch. You better get a piece of that. Are you getting a piece of that book?
Not even a page.
Have your people look into it. Better yet, I'll have my people look into it and get me some money.
Please, because I don't have that many people.
The West Wing airs Wednesday nights at 9 on NBC. Richard, we love it when you stop by. Thank you for being here. Richard Schiff, everyone. We'll take a break. When we come back, Dan Natterman will be here. Stick around.